MP about to tear the roof off.
Feeling you, MP.
Those kicks, MP.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. And welcome to 2K. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the... Entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off-season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
And Charlotte making a change here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Okogie. Smith, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Man in for Ball.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. MP is doubled. Outside, DiVincenzo, 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Man.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. And here's Bridges. Takes one from 10 feet. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
On the court for Charlotte, Miles Bridges is out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Smith. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, down low. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. He does not get the second one. And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season. 2004 BA. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward.
For three, DiVincenzo. Smith with the rebound. Hornets trail by 18. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Williams knocks down the three.
Talk about confidence and quick release. Love that Williams wasted no time letting that one go.
DiVincenzo, the pass to MP. Outside read, three-pointer. Minnesota again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Smith. Unable to get that one. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 15. MP, a screen on Williams. And Edwards, good for three. Edwards has got 10.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for MP.
Substitution on court.
The up on.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Conley. And here is Green. Now here's Randall. Back to MP. Outside for Randall. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
From deep, Conley knocks down the long J. Conley's got 8 here in this quarter.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Miller outside. To the paint. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game so he makes his presence felt inside.
For three, Randall. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Gobert. Randall outside. Some solid defense from Williams.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Minnesota just dominating this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full...
You take a look at the Hornets. They're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Timberwolves.
Well, they what?
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all...
Here, the Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
And they pick up 2.
Simply brushing off the contact, Williams staying focused on the business at hand.
Randall against Miller. The kick out to Conley. Gobert with a screen on ball. Clock at 6. Conley passes to MP. For 3, Randall gets the 3 to fall. Randall's got 25 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside, Williams. Here's Miller. The three-pointer off the mark.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
MP, the pass to Randall. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Clark. Top of the key. Yep, count it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Nurkic a screen on DiVincenzo. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by MP. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Miller comes with a double. DiVincenzo on the wing. And the 3 off target. Miller outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Miller hits them both. A deep 3. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for Minnesota. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And there have been 2. Power it home!
Oh, wow!
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Can. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen, fires from deep. The rebound by Bridges.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Offline with a 3. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Green in the post. He's against Bridges. His first shot attempt. MP shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Outside man. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Bridges.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
MP outside. Knocks it loose. Pass to Reed. Left side, DiVincenzo. Reed can't hit. And the Hornets call time here. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
The Hornets making a switch here. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Nurkic. Okogie comes in for Jeffries. Brandon Miller's checked in for Smith. And it's Ball in for Mann.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Ball against DiVincenzo. MP inside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact the players have that option and that freedom.
Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here we go. Here's Okogie. It's rebounded by Minnesota. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. High post Green. Right side Ingles for 3. And Shannon gets it to go.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Julius Randle.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
On the wing, Green. Back to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Bridges. Green against Bridges. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. High post Green. And stolen by Williams. Here's Bridges. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
win this thing so we can get some Italian beef sandwiches?
What's up, MP?
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation.
Always deliver.
Terrell, what's up, my man? How's it doing?
There he is. MP, how you feeling tonight? You ready to drop 40 on these fools?
You already know. Whatever it takes, man.
Good, because I need this one bad.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
I don't like him.
What?
I'm from there. You didn't know that?
Oh, that. Sorry about that.
It's all good. But if we lose tonight, I'm going to hear from my sister, my brother-in-law, my nephew, my auntie, even my mom.
You already know I know. We can't have that.
We can't.
All right, well, let me go out here and take care of that. I'll see you after the game, my man.
That's it.
See you.
Mama, there goes that man.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Chicago, well, Greg then.
And also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Green comes in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with MP.
Thanks, guys. MP grew up in the Chicago area and was a star player in the Illinois high school system. I talked to him about those times, and he said I made a lot of great friends on those teams, guys that will be with me for the rest of my life. I love Chicago, and the relationships I have here are bigger than anything else. He's come a long way since his high school days. Let's send it back to you guys.
Yeah, I like his appreciation for Chicago. Thank you, D.A. That's great stuff. I'm sure MP's got a lot of fans in his hometown of Chicago and in this crowd right now cheering him on. And as the conversations swirl around MP, one of those, of course, is how vocal MP has been about these rivalry games he plays in. His goal is to win each and every one of them.
Well, it's been a mixed bag so far in these rivalry games for MP. It's always hard to win these games. They usually take a little extra effort. I think it's going to be interesting how the first half plays out. What sort of tone MP sets?
And the wide open shot from Reed. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones finds Smith. Now Herter. Smith with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Herter. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Shoots over Herter. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for Minnesota. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Smith is out there with Collins. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Herter. Edwards, good. Edwards got 7.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards, scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Collins passes to Herter. Back to Collins. Stolen by Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Oh, the officials all.
.114 left in the first half of basketball. Conley kicks to McDaniels. MP deciding where to go with it. It's MP attacking outside for Randall. 4 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
McDaniels finds Green. Randall from outside gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Chicago.
Pass to Buzelis. Tries from 10. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And stolen by Giddey. In transition, here come the Bulls. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Here's Green. To the inside. Here's Randall. That one falls.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
6 seconds left here in the second. White, wide open. He fires. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. And that concludes the first half. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
How much weight do you put on the power rankings against the actual standings?
I know a lot of folks like to analyze the stats.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, that'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
And we've got third. Checked in for McDaniels. Bulls trail by 17. RJ, for the Bulls, their last 2 seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished as the 9th seed both years and won their first play-in games. But that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better during the regular season.
On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. MP out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Green draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Vucevic against Gobert. A fader. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Conley, the pass to Green. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Some changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Timberwolves also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
MP against Smith. Lets it go from 11. Here's MP. And the rejection by Smith. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, White. Goes up from the top of the key. It's Clark with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 17. DiVincenzo passes to Green. Now here's Randall. He's defended by Huerter. Randall dishes to MP. With 1 on the clock. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Lonzo Ball out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Jones. And it's Huerter in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Terry's checked in for Lonzo Ball.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Smith against Green. Comes up empty down low. Bulls trail by 15. Pass to Jones. To the paint. Here's Smith. And Smith slams it home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pick by Reed. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits it from 3-point range. Edwards got 20 points.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Mike Conley's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. From deep, Collins. And again, Chicago. No good. Timberwolves leading by 16. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And he recovers it. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's DiVincenzo.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. Giddey the pass to Collins. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 8 now on the night. And we've got a timeout called from...
Substitution on the court.
Williams scanning the floor. Herter finds Jones. 1:46 left in the game. Craig, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And the shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And here comes White, leading the fast break, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And at almost 7 feet, Buzelis is really tough to slow down. And when he's on, there's not much you can do.
MP outside. Here's DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Pass to Buzelis. And here is Giddey. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited.
huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
MP, you the man. I can't wait to go to the family reunion.
Yeah, MP. Solid effort tonight on both ends.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. Objects in motion, stay in motion.
Yo, what's good, MP?
Good, man.
Lie, bro. I watch you. You got a mean bag. Keep going, bro.
Man, that's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You got to earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, look, I want to get that jersey from you after the game. What's up with that?
What I just tell you, you got to earn it, man. Oh, we on that type of time. It's a bet. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Timberwolves win the tip, and in the second game of a back-to-back, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game, but the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled, and the players spoke up, and the league listened.
So here's Portland's starting group. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Abdia, and it's Kamare in at small forward. Now Portland with it. Simons outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, good D by Edwards. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Kamari. Avdia finds Simons. Lets it fly. Again, Simons missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The kick out to Edwards. Puts up a three. Drills it from deep. Edwards got his second basket on the night.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. Now here's Conley. MP, a screen on Henderson. Conley passes to MP. Back to Conley. Down low, Green. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Substitution on the court.
There's some talk out there, all right? Help each other out.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Green with the ball. Here is DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing. 52 seconds left in the first. Back to Avdia. Now Grant. He's guarded by Conley. Fade away. No good off the back of the rim. And so MP will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Green, a screen. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Avdia outside. 4-3. And it's MP with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. Grant outside. The 3 is up. He's off on that one. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got MP, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Clark in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And he ends up missing both free throws. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career, but over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. And Grant gets it to go.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
Here's Green. On the wing, Alexander Walker. From 10 feet away, Portland with a rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. And the shot goes down.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. MP against Abdia. Green in the post. Nice D from Abdia.
Hard to earn more touches when you miss shots like that.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. A minute 39 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Henderson. McDaniels with some nice D.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley passes to MP. Outside Edwards. Pass to Green. Simons with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Kamari. And Ayton with the stuff.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Pass to Green. To the right side. MP, a screen on Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Conley passes to Green. Here's Gobert. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Simons. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And that concludes the first half. Portland ahead, up by 12. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hey, the ball security has been terrible. Time to cool down, slow down, and regain control.
Yeah, look at the turnover numbers. It's all right now, still early. Appreciate you joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Denny Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Portland leading by 13. Simons outside. Pass to Kamare. Avdia outside. Now here's Ayton from behind the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards finds Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Simons outside. Avdia outside. Pass to Ayton. 6 to shoot. And here's Simons outside. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
That's just too easy for MP.
Trailblazers lead by 11. Avdia left side. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Green in the post. Defended by Avdia. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Henderson, the pass to Simons. Henderson with a screen on McDaniels. McDaniels against Simons. Avdia from outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Gobert. Green against Avdia. MP to pass to Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be